Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are here for another digital plan with me, and we're going to be planning out the week of the 26th through the 1st of November, which is, yes, very crazy. I am excited to be moving into the month of November because we are officially going to be moving into our house. Today was a very exciting day. I am filming this on Friday. I put a little message on Instagram and on my YouTube channel that this video is either going to be up really late tonight, I'm not really sure yet, or it's going to be up tomorrow on Saturday. So I do apologize for that. I have been, and I've talked about this before, but I have been trying to get ahead on my YouTube videos, and it's been a struggle for some reason. I used to be like really on top of it, I feel like, and then I think just being in the apartment and not having like a really good work environment and things just being like so chaotic and stuff, it's just been really impossible for me to get ahead of schedule. So I'm hoping that once we get into the house, and especially once my husband quits working and I'm able to make some adjustments to my work schedule, that I will be able to be, you know, more on top of things. I think also, obviously the big change is that I also did start my Etsy shop, and so all the time that I used to spend during my work breaks on YouTube is now also being shared with Etsy. And if I'm being honest, like Etsy does take up more time than YouTube and everything like that, especially in the position I'm in now where I'm trying to actually sort of play catch up a little bit, because I'm going to try to, or I'm not going to try, I am. I am going to start releasing all of my digital like stickers and budget inserts and all of that all at like one time instead of releasing it like weekly and things like that. I think that will make my life a little bit easier because I can like design all my kits one week and crop and compress them all the next week, and then, you know, kind of do something like that. And I want to free up more time for me to work on creating new products, because I have a very, very long list of things that I'm wanting to add to the shop and things like that. So anyways, it'll all get figured out eventually, but I have to give myself some grace because I am working full-time. I got 2 little kiddos. Now we're going to be preparing to move, so I'm just going to do the best I can. And I am one of those where I like to be very consistent. I like to be on a schedule. I like to be ahead of things. And if I'm not, like, I get really stressed out. But I'm just learning in life that like I need to just kind of roll with it a little bit more, which is not easy for me to do. But anyways, so yeah, hopefully this video will go up tonight. Honestly, the internet in this apartment complex is just horrific. It's awful. It is so bad. It's affected not just my YouTube channel and things like that, but also my full-time job. You know, I get disconnected on calls with my students, or my computer's slow, and you know, I'm on my computer all day. I work from my computer, and so it's been not fun. So I'm going to be researching now that we have our official close date, which is why today is so exciting. My husband was like, "You knew that we were going to be closing. Like, why are you so excited?" I'm like, "It just seems real now. It seems real." Like, he's excited too, but I'm like over the moon, over the top. Like, I've been dancing all morning and singing, and like literally I am just so happy that there's a light at the end of the tunnel. And this probably just like sounds so bad, honestly. It's not awful like being in the apartment. Things could be way worse and everything. It's just been a struggle. Like, I don't know if anyone else out there has moved from like a house to an apartment and kind of downsized. I thought we had gotten rid of plenty of stuff to where we weren't going to be so cramped in here, but having my office share a bedroom, like my office is in the master bedroom, having the girls share a room, which actually has been working out just fine. That really hasn't been a problem, other than when Julia does wake up sometimes still in the middle of the night and will wake Maddie up too. So that's been kind of an issue and a little stressful, but Julia's like her sleep's like very on and off. Like she'll go a stretch where she doesn't wake up at all in the night, and then she'll go like a few days where she does wake up here and there. And I think it just honestly depends on if she's got teeth coming through, if she's going through a growth spurt, you know, with little babies. And well, she's kind of a toddler now, but I just remember to not count on anything being super consistent anytime soon, as far as like sleep and stuff is concerned. So it's not the end of the world. It's just we've got so much stuff. We've got so much stuff, and I really thought we got rid of a lot of it, but it's just, I'm not used to this, you guys. Like, I'm sorry, like this probably is just me whining about something that's really not that important, but I'm used to just, you know, having my cleaning schedule, having a place for everything, being organized. Like that's just my personality type. I'm super type A, and I like to say I'm a recovering perfectionist, because becoming a mom has calmed me down a little bit with the perfectionism, because there's a lot out of your control once you have kids, obviously. But yeah, I'm just ready. I think also I'm ready for just this next chapter where we're going to be in our house that we're going to be in for, I mean, until we decide to downsize. Like, unless, I mean, never say never. You never know what's going to happen in life, right? But for the foreseeable future, like both my husband and I are planning on being in this house until our kids are off, you know, to school or off on their own. And, you know, and then we decide to like downsize or something like that. I want to pay this house off. We have a very big goal of paying the house off by the time we are 45. We're 34 right now, so that's about 10 years or so from now, and I honestly do think we can do it. I want to talk to our lender and see if we can get on a bi-weekly payment schedule. And, you know, it's going to be interesting because I have this really ambitious goal of, you know, paying the house off soon. But at the same time, my husband's going to stop working, which is going to decrease our income. But my hope is, you know, so far my business has honestly been replacing his income just fine. And my full-time income more than covers our living expenses. So as my business continues to grow and things like that, a lot of what I make there is going to go towards those savings goals. We have a lot of things coming up too, though. We need to get our backyard done. That's going to be a big thing at the house. We're not in a huge rush to do it, but we also don't want to just put it off forever because we want to enjoy our backyard with our kids, you know. We know what we want. We want to put a lot of pavers and seating areas and a lot of entertaining space, but we also want to have a little like play area with some artificial turf for the kids. No real grass this time. We had real grass in our previous house, and it was too much to like maintain it, you guys. It's Arizona. It's a desert, you know. It's hard to maintain grass here. So focus more on like desert plants. And we want to, my thing that I'm like most excited for is that I want to put in some raised garden beds, and I want to grow some like vegetables and stuff with the girls. I think that would just be so fun. So we do have a landscaper coming out on the 7th of November. They're going to take a look at our backyard and give us an estimate. We're not going to do anything anytime soon. We want to cash flow everything. So I think what we're going to end up doing is just kind of getting an estimate of, you know, what it's going to cost to get us exactly what we want. We're going to start saving as much cash as we can. And then my husband's actually probably going to work with my stepdad. My stepdad landscaped our entire backyard when I was growing up in our family house with him and my mom, and he did a phenomenal job. He's super handy. He can do like anything. I think he's built a whole house by himself before, and so we're hoping that he can teach Andrew how to do some things, and the backyard will kind of become Andrew's like passion project. So we're hoping we can save a lot of labor that way, and you know, just get a lot of the materials. But it'll be, I mean, there's some things that we're going to want professionals for probably, but like laying down pavers, I think that will be relatively simple. Building the raised garden beds, I think will be pretty simple. You know, planting stuff, things like that. But as far as like building any like seating benches, or we want to get a pergola just that kind of stuff, installing irrigation, that sort of stuff, we will probably go to professionals for. So I'm very anxious for that meeting. 2021 will be very focused on that. But the other thing, in addition to like cash flowing the backyard, we also want to save up a big old chunk of money to replace a vehicle. So with my husband quitting work, we technically really only need one car, but we're going to keep both cars just, you know, to have a backup vehicle. Our cars are pretty old. They, I think, are about 10 years old at this, or no, 2011, or yeah, 2011 and 2012. So they're almost 10 years old. They're both over 100,000 miles. Honestly, I think we can get at least 5 more years out of them, but we want to cash flow that too. So yeah, so being able to do all these things and pay the house off by the time we're 45 may seem very lofty. But by the time my husband does go back to work, which we've talked a lot about too, and I think we're gonna plan on him going back to work once Julia's in first grade, once both kids are in school full time, it would just make sense for him to go back to work at that point. So anything that he is making would, you know, go towards the mortgage at that point. And the other thing we need to start is we need to start contributing more to retirement. But anyways, like, this will all work itself out and everything. And I feel like this is now a budgeting video instead of a planning video, but just wanted to, you know, kind of catch you guys up on where we're at with that. I don't even remember how I brought that up, but anyways, so if I didn't say it already, our close date is November 17th. November 17th. So what is that? That's 25 days from today. I got my vacation approved already. I asked my manager if I could take the 17th through the 20th off. And it's nice because my husband's gonna have that time off as well. And what's really nice is our apartment lease is not up until the 30th of November. So while we want to rush to get out of here just because we are ready to be out of this apartment, it's nice knowing that like we can kind of take our time as far as like cleaning up the apartment, and if there's like things we don't need in the house right away, they can stay here for a little bit and all that kind of stuff. I think we're gonna get a U-Haul truck the morning of the 17th, and our close appointment to like get the keys and stuff isn't until 3. So that'll give us the whole morning. We don't have a lot here at the apartment, honestly, and we're not taking our mattresses because we did get new mattresses and stuff like that. So it's really just my office furniture and our couch, and then Julia's crib. And that's really it as far as like big pieces of furniture. And then it's just a bunch of little things. So that's kind of nice that we can take our time a little bit with it and stuff. And then a lot of our stuff is over at my parents' house and at my grandmother's house, so we'll need to go get that. I know my poor grandma, I think she's very anxious to get her garage back. So we're gonna go get that stuff out. Plus she has our mattresses. We purchased mattresses from Tuft & Needle, and so we're gonna need those because there's no way we're bringing these gross mattresses into the new house with us. They're pretty old mattresses, and yeah, so. And this apartment, honestly, like, oh God, it pains me to even say this. It smells like cats. Like, whoever lived here before we were here had cats, and I'm pretty sure the cats peed on the carpet, and the mattresses have been on the carpet. So I just know we're gonna get our new mattresses right away, put them in the house. Like, I don't know when our furniture will get delivered. We ordered all of it. I think there was an estimate of like the 20th of November. I know our washer and dryer will be able to get right away. We have my oldest daughter's bed. We just have to put it together. So, and then there's one piece of furniture that we're going to return to American Furniture Warehouse. We had originally gotten the little mirror that goes with the dresser, but we decided to not get that anymore because I'd like to get my own mirror. I actually don't really like the look of that mirror very much, so I'd like to get my own mirror and just like mount it to the wall. So we're gonna cancel that, and then I want to add some bar stools. I found some bar stools I really liked that are really cheap, actually. They're, I think, $30 each, so that's nice. And then we decided the furniture that we got at AFW, the dresser and nightstand that we originally were gonna give to Maddie, we're gonna give to Julia, and then there's a different set at Living Spaces that will match her bed a little, Maddie's bed a little bit better, so we're gonna get that and add that to our order and everything like that. So the only other furniture we need to get at this point is like an entryway table, a sofa table, some reading chairs. I want to find a really big beanbag for the loft area because I want that to be kind of the loungy, you know, watching movies and that kind of stuff. And I'd love to find like a really cool like popcorn machine and stuff and put that up there. And then we were talking about putting some like movie posters on the walls. Like we just want it to be a really fun little loungy area. So anyways, yeah, so that's kind of what's going on there. It seems like you guys really enjoyed the furniture video. I'm so glad that you did. It was fun to film. Andrew was so funny because he was definitely uncomfortable at first, but eventually he was totally fine with it. And I did ask him multiple times if it was okay to film, and he insisted that it was. But he was definitely not a fan in the beginning, if you guys couldn't tell, but it was fun. We had a good time, and I felt really accomplished because our master and bedroom set has been out of stock in Arizona, and there was no planned shipments to get it in, and I had my heart set on this master bedroom set. I can't wait to show you guys. I'm planning on doing like an empty house tour, and I'll show you guys our furniture as we get it and stuff like that. I'll do some more vlogs because you guys really liked the vlog too, and I want to vlog more. I do, so that's something I'm going to be working on, but yeah, we ended up being able to get our master bedroom set shipped from Colorado. So very happy about that. So we've got some exciting things coming up with closing on the house soon. We've got our walkthrough scheduled. I'm excited to put together my November plan with me pretty soon. I think that video will be up like next week for you guys because yeah, November is going to be an exciting month. I'm really, really pumped. So anyways, guys, that's pretty much it for this video. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, and of course be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. If you have any questions, comments, let me know down below, and I will chat with y'all later. Bye!